All right, Jules, time for even more quick hits.
Gab.
The Saudi spending spree continues. Plenty reports that N'Golo Kanté will sign a 4-year deal worth around $25 million a season.
Yes, that's right. His age as well. He was a bit undecisive because I think he feels like going to Saudi now would be the end of his international career.
Really? I thought it was when he didn't play the last 2 years. But try.
No, but like if he stays in Europe and then goes back to full fitness, then I think Deschamps would definitely call him up for the Euros. If he goes to Saudi, I think he knows it's not no chance, but it's far more limited for him to be with the national team again. We saw Blaise Matuidi going to MLS, for example, and never come back for the national team. So I think it would be quite similar. That's why he hesitated for a long time. Now the contract on the table at his age is just unbelievable. So I think he will take it and partner Karim Benzema for Al Ittihad. I was going to say well done to him. I'm not even sure if that's what I want to say. You know?
Yeah, no, it's not what I want to say, no.
I would have loved to see him a bit more in Europe. But anyway. And the Saudis, obviously, Gabi, like spending money in West London because there are reports that they've made serious inquiries about Hakim Ziyech, Romelu Lukaku, Edouard Mendy and Kalidou Koulibaly at Chelsea. Gab, and like Kanté, those players are still under contract. They're not free agents, and they would need a transfer fee, which I guess would be a blessing for Chelsea, right?
Yeah, and so there's different layers to this. Like, first of all, I think I'm correct in saying all 4 of these guys are Muslims. And so maybe I believe Lukaku is as well. So maybe they're trying to leverage that.
Or maybe not Lukaku.
Maybe not Lukaku.
The other 3.
Well, funny enough, Lukaku saying like, no, I'm staying in Europe. The other 3 supposedly are considering the situation. This has drawn some criticism and some skepticism because Todd Bowley obviously has a lot of business in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
He's partnered into like a hotel chain where the other partner, I believe, is a public investment fund of Saudi Arabia. Clear Lake themselves, who own the other 60% of Chelsea, people have made a big deal of the fact that, Saudi Arabia, again, I think it is PIF and maybe another fund as well, are investors in Clear Lake. Although what I want to say on that one is I believe Clear Lake managed something like $300 billion in assets and nobody has more than 5%. So the leverage there, that's a slight stretch perhaps. But I think we are getting to a situation where if there is something slightly untoward going on, and there's no suggestion there might be. It's going to depend on the numbers and whatever else that are thrown out there. There's nothing wrong with Todd Bowley saying, oh, look, I know a bunch of rich people in Saudi Arabia. The Saudis are spending a ton of money on their football league. I have all these guys who I want to shift.
Of course.
Let me talk to them and see if they want to come and play. And he's doing the right thing there. I think down the road, when we get into these situations where these funds are interlinked and so on, we're going to need to have the tools to go and have oversight and regulate this.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't think football has the tools to do that right now, both at UEFA level, despite their best effort, and at Premier League level as well. So I think that's the question mark. Of these guys, I hope Lukaku stays in Europe. Mendy, I hope Koulibaly does too.
All of them stay, I hope.
I mean, Mendy I could care less about because
he's my boy, so I care about him. But I think they all have more to give in Europe than going to Saudi in what we still see as pre-retirement, to be fair.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.